Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are talking about, could US election change Ukraine war? Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. A warning by top Republicans that they may reduce aid to Ukraine if they win control of Congress adds a combustible ingredient to the looming vote. But would anything really change? A video posted online by Ukraine's Ministry of Defense, set to the tune of US heavy metal band Metallica, depicts what has emerged as one of the signature images of the country's war with Russia. It shows the fiery streak of a US-made rocket being fired upward, followed by a fireball lighting up the night sky as it hits its target. The weapon, known as a high-mobility artillery rocket system, or HIMARS, is one of 18 so far given to Ukraine by the US. Military experts and the Ukrainian government say this support has been vital to their mission. The Ukrainians would have been overrun without it, said Mark Kanchin, a former US Marine colonel and defense expert at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. But this pipeline of support could be thrown into doubt. Some Republican lawmakers have questioned its merits as Americans struggle with rising bills. What have Republicans said about aid for Ukraine? Earlier in October, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, the top Republican in the House of Representatives, suggested that a Republican-controlled Congress would be disinclined to write a blank check for Ukraine. "I think people are going to be sitting in a recession, and they're not going to write a blank check to Ukraine," he told Punchbowl News. Currently, his party are favorites to take control of the House, the lower chamber of Congress, which initiates all spending resolutions, according to the U.S. Constitution. As Speaker, Mr. McCarthy would decide which bills come to the floor for a vote. Other Republicans have expressed similar doubts. In May, for example, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley said that Ukraine aid is not in America's interests and allows Europe to freeload. Will the U.S. actually withdraw aid? There is growing concern in Europe about what might happen. If America pulls back, Putin could snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Tobias Ellwood, a senior British MP who chairs the Defense Select Committee in Parliament, told the Washington Post. But Ukrainian officials and US-based observers say it is unlikely that aid will be significantly slashed in the short term, regardless of the outcome of the November election. Speaking to the BBC in Kyiv, Ukrainian Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov said that his previous meetings with US lawmakers, which have included both Democrats and Republicans, have left him confident. "I got a lot of signals that it doesn't matter who will steer, but partisan support for Ukraine will be continued," he said. "I believe in that." John Herbst, who served as U.S. ambassador to Kyiv between 2003 and 2006, said Mr. McCarthy could be guilty of political posturing for the benefit of the right of his party. There's no doubt that on the populist, Trump side of the party, there's skepticism about assistance to Ukraine, and even in a small portion of that, some hostility to Ukraine, and some benighted respect for Putin's Russia, he said. There is a good chance that populist wing of the party will be stronger in Congress after the elections, he added, but whether that pressure would lead to a cut in funding was an open question. Democrats responded to the McCarthy comments by restating their support, but they have their own party rebels on Ukraine to keep in line. A group of left-wing Democrats withdrew a letter that called for a negotiated settlement to the war in Ukraine, after accusations they were undermining President Joe Biden. How does the U.S. public feel about the war in Ukraine? Polls suggest support is still high, but there are signs it has softened as the war drags on. Last month, 20% of Americans said the U.S. is providing too much help to Ukraine, according to Pew Research, which is up from 12% in May and 7% in March. But there is still a large portion of Americans in favor of continued assistance, 73% earlier this month, according to Reuters/Ipsos polling. While the long-term future of U.S. assistance to Ukraine is unclear, Mr. Herbst said he believes public support is likely to continue if politicians make a strong case. That's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. For more videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.